Good day, global researchers. I am Rey Ramos, representing University of Mindanao, Davao City, Philippines. My study is a structural equation model on effectiveness of public elementary schools as predicted by principles relational leadership, strategic planning, and financial management. The study emphasizes the importance of relational leadership, strategic planning, and financial management in enhancing school effectiveness of public elementary schools in Region 12. Relational leadership fosters trust and teamwork, creating a positive school climate that supports shared goals. Strategic planning aligns with stakeholders the mission for sustainable improvement, while financial management ensures efficient use of resources. Using structural equation modeling, the study reveals a synergistic relationship among these factors, positioning relational leadership as the key driver that supports both strategic and financial efforts, providing insights for policy improvements to enhance school performance and student outcomes. School effectiveness is a priority in educational leadership, as institutions face pressures to achieve measurable outcomes despite resource constraints. Financial limitations, especially in low-income areas, impact quality education. DAC 2021 emphasizes the importance of adaptable, context-specific methods, noting that many current strategies lack flexibility, particularly in response to disruptions like COVID-19. Collaborative learning shows promise in addressing achievement disparities in diverse environments. Thus, addressing interconnected issues is crucial for improving educational outcomes and fostering thriving learning environments. Effective schools focus on academic achievement, social emotional development, and future readiness. Modern framework prioritize student well-being, inclusivity, and creativity, supporting a holistic approach beyond traditional metrics. This study determined the best fit structural model on relational leadership, strategic planning, financial management on school effectiveness in public elementary schools in Region 12. Specifically, it intends to achieve the following objectives. First, it will evaluate the effectiveness of public elementary schools in terms of relational leadership of school heads being active, passive, unaware, positive, and negative. Further, it will determine the strategic planning process of school heads in terms of stakeholders' involvement, communication, vision, and mission. In addition, the study aims to ascertain the school head's financial management through school heads' experience, school heads' educational level, and school heads' training. Moreover, school effectiveness will be measured through school climate, school administration, the teacher, relationship with local community, and educational practices. Additionally, the significant relationship between the school is relational leadership, strategic planning, financial management, and school effectiveness will be determined. Finally, the study aims to develop a best fit model that can predict school effectiveness among public elementary schools based on the variables of relational leadership, strategic planning, and financial management. The goal is to gain a comprehensive understanding of these factors and how they collectively contribute to predict effective elementary schools. The following null hypothesis of this study was tested at 0.05 significance level. This paper hypothesized that there is no significant relationship exists between relational leadership and school effectiveness within public elementary schools. In addition, the analysis explored whether there is no link between strategic planning formation process and school effectiveness. Further, it investigated whether financial management has no significant impact on school effectiveness. Lastly, this study hypothesized that there is no best fit model that captures school effectiveness across public elementary schools in Region 12. The respondents of this study were the public elementary school teachers and the Department of Education Region 12, Philippines. The study targets 23,569 public elementary teachers, with 400 respondents selected using Rao-SOP sample size calculator. This study used four instruments aligned with the research focus areas: relational leadership, strategic planning, financial management, and school effectiveness. Survey questionnaires adapted from related research were validated and pilot tested. All items used a 5-point Likert scale. To ensure reliability, 6 experts reviewed the survey for construct validity, with validators rating it at 4.76, indicating strong content validity. The researcher followed all experts' feedback. A pilot test was then conducted, and Convex Alpha was used to assess the consistency of survey items. The researcher used non-experimental descriptive correlational design and structural equation modeling to identify factors predicting public elementary school effectiveness in Region 12. For the level of relational leadership, the results showcase the level of relational leadership of school heads among public elementary schools in terms of being active, passive, unaware, aware, positive, and negative. It reveals a remarkably high level of relational leadership across various indicators. The overall mean score of relational leadership is 3.40, accompanied by a low standard deviation of 0.350, which indicates a generally high and consistent level of relational leadership across assessed indicators. For the level of strategic planning, Table 2 displays the level of strategic planning of school heads among public elementary schools in terms of stakeholders' involvement, communication, vision, and mission. The overall mean score of strategic planning is 4.37, with a standard deviation of 0.628, resulting in a descriptive evaluation of very high. This indicates a strong and consistent level of strategic planning across all measured indicators. For the level of financial management, Table 3 displays the level of financial management of school heads among public elementary schools in terms of school heads experience, school heads educational level, and school heads training. It reveals a notable very high level of financial management across various indicators. All indicators related to financial management capabilities show very high scores, indicating a strong performance across the board. For the level of school effectiveness, Table 4 displays the level of school effectiveness of public elementary schools in terms of school climate, school administration, the teacher relationship with local community, and educational practices. It reveals a notable very high level of school effectiveness across various indicators. Significance on the relationship between levels of relational leadership and school effectiveness. Shown in Table 5 are the results of the test of relationship between relational leadership and school effectiveness. As reflected in the hypothesis, the relationship was tested at 0.05 significance level. The data indicates that the school administration is particularly sensitive to leadership styles, exhibiting the strongest correlations, both positive and negative, related to school effectiveness. Significance on the relationship between levels of strategic planning and school effectiveness. Shown in Table 6 are the results of the test of relationship between strategic planning and school effectiveness. The data revealed that all correlations between strategic planning and school effectiveness are positive and statistically significant. Significance on relationship between levels of financial management and school effectiveness. Shown in Table 7 are the results of the test of the relationship between financial management and school effectiveness. As reflected in the hypothesis, the relationship was tested at 0.05 significance level. The data indicates that all correlations between financial management and school effectiveness are positively statistically significant. For the best fit model, structural equation model 3 reveals a complex network of relationship among key educational management factors, where relational leadership demonstrate a positive influence on strategic planning, despite showing a weaker negative direct effect on school effectiveness. Strategic planning emerges as a significant mediating factor, channeling the influence of relational leadership towards school effectiveness while maintaining its own modest direct impact on school outcomes. Financial management stands out as particularly robust predictor, exhibiting strong positive influences on both strategic planning and school effectiveness. This intricate interplay of relationship underscores the interconnected nature of educational leadership dynamics, suggesting the effective school management requires balanced integration of relational leadership approaches, strategic planning process, and sound financial management practices to optimize overall school effectiveness. The correlation test showed that school effectiveness in Region 12's public elementary schools is significantly related to relational leadership, strategic planning, and financial management. Among three developed models, Model 3 emerged as the best fit, meeting all the criteria for validity and comprehensiveness. Based on the findings, the following recommendations were made. Since relational leadership showed the lowest mean score, it is advised that the Department of Education Region 12 develop programs to improve school heads' relational leadership skills. Additionally, as school effectiveness depends heavily on strategic planning and financial management, the Department of Education should continue creating programs to enhance school heads' skills in strategic planning and financial management, focusing on areas needing prioritized budget allocation. The study by Smith 2019 compared two schools showing that strategic planning and financial management positively impact school outcomes. Schools with clear goals, regular evaluations, and aligned budget achieve better student performance, resource allocation, and staff satisfaction, while less structured schools had weaker results. Given this study was limited to Region 12, it is recommended that the Department of Education Philippines conduct similar research nationwide to assess public elementary school heads' relational leadership, strategic planning, financial management for school effectiveness. And here are the references of this study.